Hello, my name's Laurel Papworth, and in June, I'm running a one-day course on how to build AI agents for productivity. You'll actually be building some agents. It's a little bit more technical than I usually prefer to teach to businesses like membership clubs and hospitality, but we'll hold each other's hand and walk timidly into the future together. It's not super technical, but there are a couple of things we need to get our heads around. What's going to be covered in the course? It's not just the physical setting up of the agents, but we're going to look at context. So context is all the past history that you need to give the agent so it can make the right decisions moving forward. And it could be your loyalty tiers, membership patterns, events and event history, rostering patterns. So anything that's like pattern making, history making gets popped into the agent. That's number one. It's context. Then number two is decision rules. How should it behave? Because it has real world implications, agents work in the real world. They're not just chatbots. We need to make sure that it's on its best behavior. So we look at instructions, workflows, and boundaries. If a VIP member complains, escalate it through this route. If there's questionable behaviors, gambling behaviors happening, how to escalate that. And a lot of it's around where should the human in the loop be with an agent so that you don't end up in a crisis comms position around brand reputation or regulatory or something like that. We need to put all those boundaries in place. Number three is human oversight, obviously. So how do you put in decision hierarchies? That's the AI term for something like escalation charts or escalation rules. So where does the human step in? It's an accountability layer. If confidence is low, if risk is high, if money is involved, then the agent has to go and call a grown-up, I guess. We'll be covering that as well. Number four is tools and connections, which is the part a lot of people are interested in. This is the claw aspect. So how to do systems integration, how to make your agent have access to the CRM, leads generation, a document management system that has all the regulations in it. Do you want your agent to have access to point of sale or your credit card? How about scheduling and rosters and email and calendars? And there could be quite a lot involved at an operations level. So we need to think through those things. So we'll be looking at that in point four, which is the tools and connections layer. And lastly, actions and outcomes, which I'm going to add on audits because you need to set up the guardrails beforehand and then check that it's working afterwards. But actions and outcomes. Agents have a real world implication. This isn't just chatting about what you should do. This is actually, it says, let me, and runs off and does it for you. So we need to talk through those actions and outcomes, what's realistic, what's not. And when you're setting up your agent, you'll get a very quick sense of how it thinks or doesn't think. The fact that it doesn't prioritize, something like save the company money or don't spend money versus we like blue in our logos. Like it doesn't have a priority system unless you give it to it. There's a whole range of things like that we'll go through. I think the course is a good one-day introduction. It's a little early in the sense that while developers and geeks are playing with OpenClaw and a whole lot of integrations with agents, I think businesses are rightfully exploring. So yes, you'll be setting up some agents. No, I'm not going to ask for access, or it's not going to ask for access to anything that's too business critical. But I think it's a really good time for you to, even if you're just setting up a weather agent, if it's raining, then do this. That would be fun. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'll see you in June for the AI Agents for Productivity course, one-day course for membership clubs and hospitality. And I'll put the link wherever it's necessary. And shout out to The Drop for sponsoring the course. Thank you.